Salutare omnes, this is I'm Amelia, also known as the Martian Geek, and we are on to the second half of Kongo Jungle, with the 4th level, Coral Capers. First underwater level of the game. Probably one of the best underwater levels ever, actually. Well, maybe not one of the best, but I don't know. I've always thought the Donkey Kong Country games in general had pretty good water levels as far as water levels go. If you go down here, there's a little secret room. Not a full bonus room, but hey, you can get some bananas here. And this enemy is a croctopus. Another Donkey Kong Country 1 exclusive. They're basically octopuses, or octopi. You know, octopi really isn't the correct plural anyway, because whatever. But they go around paths, or in a circle, or they always follow a certain path. And now we have Enguarde, one of the favorite animal buddies. And that was a 1-up balloon, and it just disappeared. I wonder if I can make it respawn. Ah, nuts. Now, Enguarde works just like he did in Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3, except for that he doesn't have his supercharge. And of course, I can keep him for the entire level, because there are no animal signs. And already we've reached the halfway point. This is Chomps Jr., a shark that, once again, only appears in Donkey Kong Country 1. Another croctopus. And in case you lost Enguarde earlier, there he is again. Now that wall can be gone through. And time for another animal token bonus. This one doesn't have nearly as strict a time limit, but the tokens are a bit more spread out. I don't know, my favorite animal bonus is the frog one. I'll have to show you that one at some point, but it'll happen. Sooner or later. Not really sure what the best way to get the maximum amount of tokens in this one is, really. I just kind of fly in a zigzag pattern like that. Generally, in any of the bonuses, I can at least get a good 700 or so tokens with the multiplier. 21, 20, 19... And the multiplier is up here. $782. Not bad. And we're back at the halfway point. Now the weird thing I've noticed that sometimes happens when you get the animal token bonus in this particular level is sometimes you end up in a place where you get stuck inside the wall. That didn't happen this time, but I'm not actually sure what triggers it. Whoops. Come here, Enguarde. Okay, revenge. And this is Chomps. Big brother of Chomps Jr. or something, I don't know. There's the N. And I think we just have, yeah. That fish's name is Bite Size. Dang it. Come back, Enguarde. Thank you. And another new enemy. There's only one of them in this level, but we'll see more of them later on. That is Clambo. He's a clam that shoots out pearls in a certain pattern. And the pearls, of course, hurt you. There's a croctopus that goes around 2 land formations, and there's the exit. With a G next to it. You might have noticed there are no bonuses in that one. Yeah, that's the thing about underwater levels in this game, is they don't have bonuses. And Funky's Flights works much the same as the Funky's Flights 2 and Donkey Kong Country 2 did. Whoa, dudes, my name's Funky Kong. My bodacious jumble barrel can launch you to any point on this island. Most unfortunately, it can only send you to a place you've already been to, which is a complete and total bummer, let me tell you. Yeah, we don't actually need to use Funky's Flight since we only have one world unlocked anyway, but Might as well show it off. Going to 1-5, Barrel Cannon Canyon. Once again, there are kind of two ways to go about this one, and I guess I'll take the shortcut first, this time. Oops. There's another animal token, and with that, we're already at the halfway point. Yeah, this level has some huge shortcuts you can take in it. But, well, taking the shortcuts means we miss out on stuff, so after I get through this way, I'm going to get through at least the first half the normal way. There aren't really any shortcuts in the second half of the stage, but this is like the stage that pioneered the barrel shooting. Mind you, there are a heck of a lot more barrels in Donkey Kong Country 1 than there were in the second or third game. Donkey Kong Country 2, there is somewhat of a rarity, and in Donkey Kong Country 3 even more so, but the first game has entire levels consisting of shooting a lot of barrels like that. And we're done with the level, because I'm a cheater and I took shortcuts. But don't worry. Time for the scenic route now, where we actually get all the bonuses and stuff. This time we don't go up there, we go this way. Still get the K. And if you're very careful, we can roll jump off this ledge and get the third Winky token. Winky is a frog animal. And we get to do his bonus room now. It's in a cave, and there are platforms all around, obviously. Relatively slow-moving timer, or slow-going, whatever. I kind of like this one because I like bouncing and jumping around. Once again, I'm not really sure what the best way to get the maximum amount of animal tokens in the allotted time is, but whatever I'm doing will suffice. I don't remember what the most lives I've ever gotten in one of these things is. I think 9? In either the frog or ostrich one? Oh crap, I'm gonna do this same thing I did with that. Yeah, I knew it! Well, now you know where the doubler is anyway. It's over that cliff at the end. Well, crap. You also don't want to get greedy with those, because kind of like the Aesop's fable about the dog with the bone. I could have just gone for the doubler and played it safe, but no, I had to get a few more tokens, and, well, I lost out. Now, the barrels at the start of the level move pretty dang slowly, and that one is not even required. Kind of an introduction to barrel shooting sequences, I suppose. We're still gonna get that rhino, but now we're going down here. And now the barrels are moving when we jump into him, and the other one's moving. Easy enough stuff, though. You know, 1-5 in Donkey Kong Country Returns had a similar concept. Now, we could go into that barrel, but actually here we want to shoot directly into the wall, because there's a bonus room. Here the barrels go back and forth, and they go faster and faster. Whoops, I missed one. There's actually a way to cheese that one. And I'm not sure if I can go back in. If I knew, I'd show it off, but there'll be more of that type later. Basically, you just hit the fire button as soon as you land in the barrel. Now here we want to take out all these guys, and then grab the TNT. Because bonus room number 2. If you shoot a little off-center of the middle one, I found that you can usually hit 2 of these. As far as I know, there isn't a way to get all 3 of them. And let's finally blow something up with this. Ah, satisfying explosion. And, well, I guess the rest of the level we've already seen before anyway, so whatever. Now we get to a save point. Candy's save point. Candy also wasn't in the other 2 games. Hi, I'm Candy Kong, and this is my save point. And you look like a hairy human instead of an ape. We've been playing for 18 minutes and have 14% completion. One thing you might notice about the first Donkey Kong Country game is the save points are often pretty far into the world. Like you might notice this one is after 5 levels. And unlike in Donkey Kong Country 3, you can't just exit the world and use a different save point. But whatever. It's time for the boss. Very Gnawty. Very Gnawty's Lair. Very Gnawty is a giant beaver. And bosses in this game are really easy. Especially this guy. Well, he is the first boss, but you jump on him, and then you jump on him again. Once you've jumped on him 5 times, you win! And a banana falls down with the Nintendo logo on it. And we completed the first world, and we move on to Monkey Mines. But that'll be for next time. For now, well, that's the end of this episode, so I'll see you in the next one.